Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Forer from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for May 23rd, 2021. Hope everyone is enjoying their weekend so far. Let's take a quick look at how we finished off last week. So it was a bit of a mixed picture on Friday, and it still remains a mixed picture overall. So will this be the week where we finally get some clarity? It could be. Let's go through the charts here. The Dow Jones Industrial Average finishing higher on Friday by 123 points. You can see that we did close back above the 20-period moving average, but we're fairly flat here. So it's taken a bit of a breather. If we look at the S&P 500, we actually finished lower by just 3 points. So we tried to get above that 20, did so intraday, but closed back below it. Again, very, very flat right now. If we look at the NASDAQ, which has been the most volatile here, the NASDAQ 100, we were down, excuse the air, we were down another almost 65 points, but more importantly, again, intraday above the 20 and closing at the day's low. So not a good look there. That is starting to look like a nice short. And the Russell, if we look at the Russell, we were higher on the Russell by 7.5 points. But again, we hit that 20 and we're rejected, closing close to the low of the day and still very much in this channel. So this is what we've been waiting for, some clarity on the next move. Is it going to be higher? Is it going to be lower? You know, when you look at the Dow, the S&P, mostly, you know, it's still a bullish picture, but it's gone flat the last week and a half or so. The NASDAQ clearly pointing lower, while the Russell very much in this sideways trend. So what we're looking for, again, is either a break of the recent highs or a break of the recent lows. And we can say that on all of the four main equity index charts, right? If we look at crude oil here on Friday, we did gain $1.33 or a little over 2%. So it was a nice bounce back, but again, fell short of that 20-period moving average. If we look at gold, gold was lower by 5 points. So still trending up, but a slight pullback on Friday. The dollar index chart here, excuse me, nice bounce on Friday, but far from a bullish picture, right? Slowly making its way back down here to this low near 89. And again, last week, you know, really trying hard to put in a bottom. We cannot confirm that just yet. Now, if we break it down by the different sectors here, and starting with the materials fund, you can see that we do have a nice trend higher. Really didn't go anywhere last week, but you know, it's kind of sideways, but we still have trend very much in place. Same with here, sorry, this is the materials fund. Yeah, I'm my mistake here. Let me just go back and confirm. Yeah, it was the materials fund we were looking at. Okay, let me just refresh this and make sure we're looking at the same thing here. So that is the materials fund, okay. And then, yes, next, communication sector. Communication sector sitting right on that 20, but again, has been flat here for the last 2 weeks. If we look at the energy fund, trend is in place there. It looks like we got a lower low here. It's pretty much even. But again, we have slope, we have trend in place for now. Financial, same thing, and we actually got a re-entry on the financials. Remember, during the chats last week, we were doing our scans. There are a lot of the banks and other financial issues setting up. So financials looking like the best sector here. Industrials, you know, still looking okay, closing right at that 20. Technology, not looking good, right? Looking very much like the NASDAQ, getting rejected at that 20 on Friday. Consumer staples, doing all right. We have real estate sector, which has gone silent after this nice bump, but it's still above the 20, so still looking okay. Utilities, back above the 20. So one positive note there on Friday. Looks like we've overcome that recent high here as well. So that's looking better. Healthcare still looking good. We have consumer discretionaries, which are not looking good. And we have the retail sector, which spent the better part, or the last 3 days last week, below the 20 there, but still very much in a range. So again, you can see that overall the picture is more bullish than it is bearish, but there are question marks, right? Not a lot of clarity unless you're looking at financials and energy pretty much, right? Now, looking ahead this week, on Monday for news, very quiet day. We don't have much on the schedule, but Tuesday we get the Red Book report, we get the House Price Index report. We also get consumer confidence as well, along with new home sales. On Wednesday, we get the NBA mortgage apps number. We do get crude oil inventories as well. Thursday's a busy day. We get jobless claims. We get corporate profits, durable goods orders, GDP. That's going to be an important one. Okay, keep an eye on the GDP number because that, along with the inflation number, is really going to give us an idea of where this market or what could put a scare in this market, or could actually lift this market. What else we have? Real consumer spending and pending home sales. While Friday, we get wholesale inventories, retail inventories. We get consumer sentiment as well, along with the U.S. Baker Hughes rig count. Okay? Now, as always, Monday, that's tomorrow, May 24th, 1 p.m. Eastern, we will be having another live market chat. Come out and join us. Hopefully this week we will get some real clarity on this market overall, but we'll analyze that once we get an idea of where we open tomorrow morning, and hopefully we'll have more trade ideas to share. So come on and join us, but until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you on our next update.